Greetings, this is Sloshworks. Welcome back to the Wasteland 2 beta. It's been about a week since our last episode, and we ran into some fairly shitty bugs at the end of that one. And then it's been Christmas, so I spent the time drinking in the sun with friends and family and children, and firing water pistols and throwing water balloons and all that kind of fun stuff. But we are back now, and we're back into the Wasteland, we're back into the game, and we'll hopefully still be putting out an episode every weekday at least, hopefully on the weekend as well. But since we ran into some fairly serious game-breaking bugs, we do have a new party again. This is a setup, a build that I've got kind of from two of my subscribers, Cole Charpley and Glenn B. I hope I said that right. These are from suggestions they've had for certain character builds, and I'll quickly introduce you to them. I've got Dead-Eye Dick, who is my sniper, who was named after a Kurt Vonnegut book, which is very good, you should read it. And he's got 10 coordination, 5 luck, and 7 awareness, and not much else. And basically what I found out is that awareness pretty much dictates where you go in the queue for the combat queue, but also how many times you move before some of the others. For example, the character, our leader and our charisma and communication skills and computer tech guy, has very few attacks, and sometimes I think I've seen Dead-Eye Dick have 3 or 4 attacks before the mouth gets any at all. So basically Dead-Eye Dick has 10 action points, which is huge, doing massive damage. And he's up to 4 on sniper rifles, nothing in knowledge, and I've given him 1 in field medic because basically I did want everybody to have the ability to use blood packs and anti-venom. Haven't really needed it yet with this party setup, but we'll see anyway. I've got Chopsticks, who has I do wish I'd given him 10 luck, because whenever you open a container in the world, the character who's selected when they open it, their luck is apparently what determines the items that you find in there. I really do wish I'd had that up to 10. But as Chopsticks is he's our thief, he's our lockpicker, our safe cracker, our toaster repairman. He's got a high-ish luck, so for all these ones that open the containers, we should get better loot because we're using him to open everything. We've got the mouth, as I said. He's our intelligent, charismatic leader, who is very poor with weapons, but has computer tech, synth tech, the kind of ones, he can hang around the back, not get damaged, and then go in and do all this stuff. He's got field medic, which, as I said, I've given to everybody. And he's got leadership, which I'm going to add more to as I go. And also, he's got smart ass. I'm going to give him kiss ass. And he's got surgeon. So he's the one that hopefully can fix people up if we do end up being damaged, which we haven't even happened once. And I've played these characters all the way through to the agricultural centre where we ended up last time when it all fell apart. Firewater Johnson's back. Bigger and badder and better. He has 10 strength and 8 awareness, 5 speed. Due to his low intelligence, one of the big problems with that is a very small survivor points per level. As you can see down here, it's on 2, which means we have to save them up as we go because it's 4 per level at 4, and I want him to have 4 on blunt weapon because he's doing absolutely massive damage. He has brute force. I would love to give him field medic, but I can't because it would take up very valuable skill points. And we've got hard ass, which I assume goes with brute force and strength. So this party has been working a lot better. I've had no problems. In fact, I've had less problems than I was even imagining I would up until this point. I would advise, as one of my hints and tips for the game, is to clear each area as much as you can. When I played through this last time, by the time I got to where I am now, I was nowhere near the levels that we are, and by just clearing the entire of the outside of the agricultural centre and picking every door and opening every box and all that kind of stuff, some of my guys had already leveled to a higher level than I had them at the end of Hypool in my first playthrough of the game. So do go through everything. It is definitely worth it. I have noticed that my thief, who picks locks and all that kind of stuff, is definitely leveling at a faster rate than anybody else, because he does get experience every time he opens something, which is just the way it was in the original Wasteland. And you had some characters that would end up dramatically higher because they were at the front and they would get to attack their melee weapons first. So I'm going to go just down to Chopsticks, because he's not so much of a feature of the combat. I will start taking these out, because we need 10 of the pod fragments to get a cure. So we'll just run around and pick those up. I would like to say thank you to all of my subscribers, because some of the advice you guys have given me has been so helpful. And I've never been too much of a fan of min-maxing to the point of putting some stats almost basically down to 0. But it has made such a huge difference having different characters specialise in different things. I can't recommend it highly enough, actually. It's made it a much different game. It's taken a lot of the stress out of it. And so we'll just run around, we'll get all of these. I think you didn't expect the apocalypse to be quite this green. No, I didn't. And I think that might be all of them. There's one more there. Why can't I shoot that one? Maybe I can't. Okay, so have we got our 10? We've got our 10, so this is going to be a bit of a short one. I wanted to go through the new build and talk about some of the skills that I'm using at the moment that are working really well. And I mean, like, as I said, I've had absolutely no problems with anything I've come up against with this group. So no complaints whatsoever. So we're going to head back towards the entrance, get the cure, and then move back through the agricultural centre and see if we can take on the rest of it just as easily as I have up until this point. And any more advice from any of you guys whatsoever, that would be fantastic. What you've given me so far has been awesome. So I apologise for the delay in this episode, and also that this one's a bit short and not much is going to happen in it except me talking and pointing at stats and saying what I've been using in this run. But I will be back tomorrow. So once again, thank you for watching.